Hello neighbors, it's Brad here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the Roadmaster Hi-Low adapter for towed vehicles with a 6-inch rise or drop. Now, when you've set up your vehicle for flat towing, you don't really know exactly where the height of that base plate arms are going to come out. And you're going to want your tow bar as flat as possible for the safest possible towing. And sometimes the hitch on your RV doesn't quite align with those. And when you're measuring, you're going to want to see if you're within a 3-inch height difference of each other. So here we have a Chevy Spark, which obviously sits pretty low, and measuring from there to our hitch on our Sprinter here, there's a decent amount of difference. And to make up that difference, to get it within that 3-inch difference, the high-low adapter comes into play, which gives us a nice flat level tow bar setup. Now here you can see what our setup looked like before putting the high-low adapter, and it clearly slants down to the vehicle that sits lower. And this is going to cause a bunch of different issues while flat towing. Now it's going to cause the vehicle to not track nearly as straight. It's also going to put unnecessary stress on your tow bar in parts that it really shouldn't need to if you have it level. It's also going to put tongue weight on your RV, which is also unnecessary. So having it nice and level is just going to make it a smoother and safer operation long term for you and your vehicle. Now slowly trucks have become more popular flat towed vehicles as well, and you're going to obviously have higher clearance on your base plate. So if this was an F-150 per se, this is going to be nice to have because you can actually get that 6-inch rise as well. So depending on your RV hitch height and the base plate height of your towed vehicle, this can be used in a high or low depending on your application. Now, to find out what you need as far as your high-low adapter, you're going to want to measure from the center of the hitch pinhole on your hitch and also the center of the pinhole on your arms on the base plate. And you're going to want that within a 3-inch variable, so you don't want to get more than that. So if the 6-inch isn't going to work for your combination, there's plenty of options available here at eTrailer, so you're going to want to find that one that's going to bring it within that 3-inch window. Now, something else that you're going to want to look at when choosing your high-low adapter is going to be the weight capacity. Now, this one's rated at 6,000 pounds, which is going to be plenty for our Spark here, which is pretty light. But if you are doing a larger truck, you might want to step up to something that has a larger trailer weight rating. Now, you also have a 200-pound tongue weight on this, and this is specifically used for towed vehicles, but you can use it with a bike rack or a cargo carrier. Now, just keep in mind it's going to lower that tongue weight rating on the hitch, so just take a look at your accessories and make sure that you're not overloading that. Now, when flat towing your vehicle, you're not really ever going to get over 200 pounds of tongue weight, especially if you have it level like this. You're pretty much just going to be using the towing capacity because it's pulling it laterally. If you have all this level, it's not really putting a whole lot of weight on the tongue. So again, it comes down to really making sure you get the one that's properly suited for your application. Now, one last thing that you're going to want to keep in mind as well is it does not come with a pin and clip, and something you'll notice too is you have one here in the hitch and then one that's going to attach to your tow bar. So you may need to pick up an additional one just to get this all attached to your RV. And that was a look at the Roadmaster Hi-Low adapter for towed vehicles with a 6-inch rise or drop.